What's up everybody, TheiSwedishVirus here. So in this video I'm going to be talking a little bit about Call of Duty Ghosts and the multiplayer reveal. And by the way, if you haven't looked or if you missed the Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer reveal yesterday, there will be a link in the description that will take you to the full reveal itself, so you can go and watch it. And I recommend you do so, because otherwise you're probably not going to understand anything about what I'm talking about in this video. But in this video I'm going to be talking a little bit about the positives and the negatives that I saw in the multiplayer reveal. And bear in mind, like, I haven't played the game yet, and the game isn't being released until 3 months, so there might be some changes that might take out stuff, add in stuff, you know, balance the gameplay and all that. But whatever, let's start with the positive things that I thought were positive about the Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer reveal. So first of all, they showed us the character customization, which I think was really good, because I know that people have been asking for this feature ever since Modern Warfare 2, and maybe ever since Call of Duty 4, I don't even know. But you know, a lot of people have been asking this for years, and it's awesome to see that it's now in the game, so I like that. They actually brought back the pick 10 system that Call of Duty Black Ops 2 had, but they kind of changed it a bit. So from what I'm understanding, like, attachments and kill streaks are free, like they don't require a point, but weapons, perks, and lethal and tactical requires a point. And it's weird because I said that with the perks you have 8 points to spend on perks, so that would mean that you have let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 points in additional to spend on weapons and tactical and lethals, so that would make like a 12-point system. So I don't know, like a pick 12. I'm not really sure, but it looks kind of interesting, but at the same time it looks very confusing, so I don't know how I feel about that. But you know, it's kind of good that they upgraded the pick 10 system from Black Ops 2, even though I don't like it that much right now because it looks very complicated. But I don't know, it's probably a really good system. Then they've added new game modes, which is also, you know, always awesome. New game modes are always something that we hardcore Call of Duty players look at, because without new game modes, the game gets pretty stale. You know, from playing the same old game modes over and over and over again, you know, it gets repetitive, and it's not fun to play. So I like the fact that they brought in like 7 new game modes. I don't remember all of the names of them, but I know that we have Search and Rescue, Blitz, Squads, and Cranked. So I don't know, like, some of these game modes looks really interesting, some of them doesn't. But I don't know, like, I have to play the game myself in order to, you know, make a clear assumption of whether I like the game modes or not. Then they said that I added 30 new weapons and 20 new kill streaks, but I'm wondering if they mean like 20 new kill streaks and weapons that we've never seen before in the Call of Duty series, or if they mean 20 and 30 new weapons slash kill streaks that they've never used in their games. Because if then, we could potentially see weapons and kill streaks from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. So I don't know what they mean there, but yeah, I mean, it's good. New kill streaks and weapons are always appreciated, and it keeps the game fresh and new. Then they added new perks, but at the same time it's not really new perks. They basically took all the perks from all the Call of Duty games and just put them in a single game. And then the pro perks from Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, they pretty much cut the pro perks in half and just added them in there to make their own perks, which is, I don't know, I mean, it's good, but at the same time it's kind of unnecessary, because I like the fact that in Black Ops 2 one perk had 2 features. So I don't know how I feel about this new perk thing in Ghost, but you know, it's always nice, I guess. Then I have the new interactive maps, or dynamic maps as they call it, which I guess I like. It seems a little bit complicated, because of what I've heard, all the maps are just as big as Fuel was in Modern Warfare 2, which is kind of weird because no one liked that map, and I thought that Infinite Ward said that they were going to focus on the close quarter action, and then they are making these huge maps. So I don't know, it all seems really weird, at the moment, but I'm sure that once we get the game, it all will make more sense, basically. And then the last thing on my positive list for Call of Duty Ghosts is the lean and mental feature that are added in. And the mental feature is actually pretty sweet. I like that. If you haven't played Battlefield 3, then whatever. So sorry, I got off track there. But the mental feature is really nice. I like that because it keeps the gameplay more fluent. And then the lean feature, I don't know. Like, I have mixed feelings about it because a part of me kind of likes it, and a part of me doesn't like it at all. And it's weird, and I think it has to do with the fact that I'm not used to it, and I've never seen it in a Call of Duty game before. So I don't know, but I'll probably end up turning it off just because, well, I don't know. I'm not really into that whole lean feature thingy, and I play Call of Duty on a PC, and I never use it there. So I don't know why I would use it in Call of Duty Ghost. I don't know. It's pretty weird, and that's pretty much the last positive thing I have to say about Call of Duty Ghost. So now it's time to go into the negative things that I didn't like about Ghost. And the first thing is that it seemed like all the weapons had pretty much no recoil, and they all killed in like 2 bullets, which it's kind of weird, but at the same time you should take into consideration that this game is only in the beta version, sorta. So hopefully until the release of the game they will add and nerf and balance stuff until then, because it seemed like all the guns had like literally like 0 recoil and killed like pretty instantly. So it kind of feels like all the weapons are like the ACR from Modern Warfare 2. I don't like that, but whatever, as I said, the game doesn't release for an additional 3 months, so who knows. The next thing is that they didn't implement score streaks into the game. They went back to the point streak system in Modern Warfare 3, and they brought back strike packages also, which I don't understand why they did that. It's just, it's stupid, and I don't know. Being a company that said that, oh, we listen to the community, they obviously didn't, because if they would, they probably wouldn't have taken out score streaks, because that was a huge thing in Black Ops 2. It made people play more objective-wise, and from what I remember in Modern Warfare 3, no one gave a shit about the objective in Modern Warfare 3. But in Black Ops 2, like, everyone cares about the objective, because if you get the score, you're gonna be one step closer to your score streaks, which I liked. So yet again, I don't know why Infinite Ward did that. It's just stupid. The next thing is that they took out hardpoint and capture the flag, which is the same thing there. They claim themselves to have been listening to the community, but if they would have done that, they probably wouldn't have taken out hardpoint and captured the flag. And they also said that they support esports, which is kind of ironic since they took out both the or COD caster feature and the hardpoint feature, or hardpoint game mode, I mean. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. And then, there's no combat training, there's no theater mode, which I don't know why they did that. I mean, I know that the new generation consoles have their own built-in recording system, but still, taking out theater mode, that is pretty much gonna kill cinematic, machinimas, and montages in general. I don't like that. It's stupid. I don't know why they took that out. Then the knife animation, I don't like that. I mean, if you ever play Battlefield 3, it's pretty much the same thing there. You have like a knife animation, and the negative thing about that is that while you're doing this knife animation, someone can come right behind you and just shoot you, and then you're dead, and that puts you in a disadvantage. Because in previous Call of Duty, like in Black Ops 2, you could just knife someone, then you could turn around and shoot someone if they were coming behind you. But it doesn't look like you are going to be able to do that in Call of Duty Ghosts, which is kind of bad, I guess. I don't see why they do that. So yeah, it's just weird. And then something that worries me is the invisible kill streak. So, and that's really weird also, because this kill streak is apparently in the support package, which is really stupid, and that's, I don't know why Infinite Ward did that. And then also like the battle shatter, That seems like an awesome feature for public games, and maybe for competitive Call of Duty. I don't think that they will use it there. Hopefully it will be turned off, because if not, then it's gonna be a problem with competitive Call of Duty and League play, obviously. And apparently they removed League play also, which I don't know. Well, like, what the fuck are you doing, Infinity War? You're taking a step backwards now, not a step forward. But yeah, like, and then I don't know. They brought back the MOA, but now it's in the care package, and it's now called the Odin Strike, and it's just a lot of things that I don't like that they've changed in Call of Duty Ghosts, because it feels like they've changed so much that it's hard to keep up with all the changes, and it gets real confusing. And I don't know. Like, overall, I'm pretty excited for Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm pretty disappointed with the fact that they removed some features and brought back some features that the community has asked to not to brought back, but you know, it's whatever. And then in one game mode I actually saw an enemy in Last Stand, which brings up some questions. Hopefully that was just a co-op mode and not the actual multiplayer, because if they have Last Stand multiplayer, oh shit, you know, they're fucked. I'm telling you. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited for Ghost. I'm probably gonna buy it, obviously, but there's just some things about it that I'm really skeptical about, and that I don't think that the community will appreciate. But yeah, you know, it's whatever. Things happen. Like, we just have to wait and see until the game is officially out. Then we can probably make some more assumptions, and, you know, make some more in-depth analysis of how the game works and all that. But anyway, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess I'll talk to you later. I'm sorry for this being such a long video, but you know, I had a lot to talk about, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you later. Bye.